Hey guys, it's me Dripso back here with another video. Today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be installing NoVNC on my computer. And this is actually a Windows thing. And there's been a lot of people in GitHub and stuff saying that the thing that NoVNC runs on, WebSockify, is not working. So how NoVNC works is there's a server which is a TightVNC, which in this video I'm going to be using a TightVNC server. It's been the easiest one to work with so far. So I'm going to be just installing that right here. So just click, there's no like adware or anything in here, just click or maybe there is. So this is actually a good segue into Unchecky. Get Unchecky to uncheck these checkboxes and stuff. Oh, maybe it's just, yeah, just click typical. Decline, so I'm just gonna decline a potentially unwanted offer if there is. Well, just do custom then. So actually, yeah, do custom. And then install TightVNC server and viewer if you want. I'm just doing both. Definitely at the exception of the firewall. You actually do have to be administrator to do that, so make sure that you're administrator. So while Setup Wizard installs TightVNC, you'll have to just accept all of those things. Well, just make a password. Definitely make an administrator password. Just click OK, and then click Finish. Done. You've installed TightVNC. As you can see here, it's on, and from this, it is a service now. So I'm also going to be doing an uninstall guide on this. The other thing is install npm. npm is a and go to this npm.js, get npm, or look up get npm. I'm actually using DuckDuckGo here, but yeah, it's going to be this npmjs.com/get npm. Make sure it's that. You don't want to install something else. So just get the recommended version because most packages are actually on that, and at some point you might be doing another npm package installation. So this is actually, depending on how good of a computer you have, it might take a long time. So setting that aside, well, actually I'm going to open this file. Just click next, click accept, install it to that, install, yes. See, mine just goes very smoothly, but yours might not. Just on how good of a computer you have. And then get to Node.js command prompt. This is your user directory. So what you want to do is do npm-v. If it returns the version that, not the version that you downloaded, if it returns a version, then you're okay. Because this is actually Node.js, not npm. I messed up on that. Node.js is a JavaScript thing. It's just, it's like, there's a bunch of programs that you can run that runs on, this whole thing runs on JavaScript, which is pretty amazing. So then what you want to look up is npm WebSockify. It should be right there. npm install WebSockify, but just to be safe, go to WebSockify. And on npm, there might be some additional arguments. do is this the right one? Yeah, I think this is. So no, it's this one, Node-WebSockify. There it is. So you have to run this special command, not just npm install. So just Control C that and then right click in the Node.js command prompt. Just allow that to install. You will have some errors there, but it's fine. So, and what you need to do is copy all of this, make a NoVNC folder, and then put WebSockify right here. Okay, there we go. So I'm in WebSockify right here. So what you want to do is make a new text document. For this, I would actually recommend using Notepad++, but you don't have to. So just make this called websockify.js. So click View, and then make sure file name extensions is checked. So you can see and then see it on this text document. I can see the .txt here, so I can just click rename, highlight this whole thing, and then put in websockify.js. It'll say something about the file becoming unusable, but it doesn't matter, there's nothing in it yet. Say yes. Right click it, and then click edit with Notepad++. And then paste that there. So, as you can see right here, you probably don't want to serve the Java viewer because it just looks like this. Just looks like this, like there's no Java thing in it. It's a lot of incompatibilities piled on each other, so don't serve that Java viewer. Yeah, keep it like that. So then so as you can see here, what target is the URL of the VNC server, which is what TightVNC is. So copy this IP 5900, not IP, but yeah. And then put in 127.0.0.1. This is like the same thing as localhost, except it's a little bit more reliable than localhost. And then the one that I put in is 127.0.0.1:8000, but this can be any IP that you want. So this web thing and all of that, it doesn't matter. This is for an SSL certificate. If you're not very experienced in this kind of stuff or don't have a domain for this, just don't do this. It's fine. So really all you should have here is source and target. So then what you do is you do node and then server.js. Wait. You can also do Control C and then Control C again to exit. So node server.js. Oh, sorry. I was trying to run server.js, and I really needed to run websockify.js. Like that. Node websockify.js. Execute that, and be sure, don't just click allow access right there. Click on private networks to allow that. And then click allow access. So now this is proxying perfectly. So now you're pretty much done with this WebSockify interface, but you're not done with the project yet. But this is the easy part, this last bit. So get this thing called Nginx. Just go to nginx.com, NGINX. Click current version on Nginx open source. Click Nginx Windows like that. If you want, you can verify it with its PGP signature right there. But just for sake of time, I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this and put it in NoVNC, and then make just put web there. Do this, open it. I'm using WinRAR, but you can just extract it with anything you want. Extract it like that. Delete the Nginx, that file. And then do this, delete these two files. Just look up CMD. Do that. Look up NoVNC. And then go to this thing right there. Do this, and then copy that, and then go to there. CD desktop, CD NoVNC. CD web, and then do CD HTML, and then do get clone, and then right click. You need Git for this. What you can do if you don't want to use Git is just click download zip and extract it. But this is a lot easier because now I have NoVNC right at my fingertips. So just move that all into HTML, delete the NoVNC folder, and you're good. NoVNC looks something like this. Like this little background, but yeah. So now all we need to do is cd ... and then start Nginx. Do that again, allow it to communicate on private networks. And then do localhost : ED, or just put in localhost. It should say 403 forbidden here. So what you need to do is do localhost / vnc-lite.html if you want. Oops. Give me a sec. vnc_lite.html. If you want the light version, it looks like this, but it usually closes connections if it's not on the default port. So just go to vnc.html. That's a lot easier. And yeah, those are the only two options that you really have. So then go here, go there, go there. Click WebSocket. Do not encrypt. You need an encryption key for that. The host should just be localhost. The port should just be you can do any port that you want. Actually, no. The port should be that one that I told you, do any port that you want. Mine, I used 8000. This is the WebSockify port. To remember it, it should say proxying from VNC port to WebSockify port. The path should be TightVNC. And then click connect. Oh. Guys, I'm back. I found out the problem was I didn't follow my own instructions. I needed to actually swap this around. So I'll save this. It actually isn't saved yet. So I'll just press Control C and get out of this WebSockify thing. Do that again. Remember, target is the VNC server. And source is the WebSocket server. Remember that. And it should say new connection has been rejected with reason, sorry, loopback connections are not enabled. In this case, you've done everything perfectly. I mean, if you want, you could enable loopback connections, but I would say don't do it. Because this just means that you can't access it with your own computer, not with other computers. So put port 80 in there, allow the connection, NoVNC-TCP, do the same with UDP, just do this, UDP 80, next, NoVNC-UDP. You do not need to add an exception for the other one, which is this 5900. I would recommend keeping it at 5900, but you don't need to. Just this tutorial is using it. So go to another computer and now you can try it. So I think that my IP is no, not that one. I think it's that. Crap, now I'll have to blank out something. And IP config isn't even reachable. Great. Great. There it is, 192.168.1.6. I don't even need to blank that out. .1.6. Put that local IP address in, and you should get that amazing 403 forbidden. Do that, and do all the steps that I showed you. And then apparently it still says, sorry, loopback connections are not enabled. So go to access control and allow loopback connections. I don't know why that did that, but yeah. Password is required. This is the password for the VNC server. Send password, and it should be connected unencrypted. It looks like this because it's looping back the loopback connection, but yeah, because I'm connected through this. But if I connect with another device, it'll work. So you can port forward it. I'm actually not going to port forward in this video because you can just look up port forwarding and do something like this. Like all message part forwarding stuff. Just look on Wiki how. I'm not going to put that in a tutorial because I don't feel that it's necessary. So, guys, I'll see you in the next video. This has been Jigsaw. Stay around for more tech-related videos that apparently no one can solve, but I've just solved. And Minecraft videos. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this or this helped you. This has been Jigsaw. Bye.